If you use the rolling shield charge ability, you can stock up on the worms in the wall.
Yeah, so we climb up here. There are 2 spots where these mechanical worms are crawling out of the walls, and they'll drop something every time you blow one of them up. So you can just camp right here until you're fully stocked on everything. And I think I am fully stocked on everything except lives, which if I lose a life, I'm just going to stock up on everything again anyway. So, not a big deal.
Yeah.
Switch to the X-Buster first.
Gonna try and Hadoken him.
Yes.
I have to fight his dog first.
Well, I think it's more like a wolf.
I like the voice acting here.
You can just feel the drama in his soul.
I'm remembering his voice from like the later games, so I'm kind of like ad-libbing that in.
I've never heard it, so I've got this whole different voice in my head than what you're thinking of.
Oh, what's your voice in your head telling you? Nice.
That dog is
Nice.
weak against ice if the Hadoken doesn't work. That's what you get when you send your pets against somebody. Almost as good as he was. Does he know the Hadoken too?
No.
He's gonna one-hit kill you right here.
He's got a sword, though, that he'll use that Zero acquires from him.
Oh, the force is strong with this one.
Now
Now he'll bounce up the walls.
unfortunate,
drop.
disappointing thing about this boss is that it's very easy to get him stuck in that loop of jumping on the walls.
Yeah.
But his weakness was the electric spark, if you needed it. And then there's
Andros!
Sigma has become Andros.
Oh no, that's the mask.
Which mask?
The Majora's mask. Is anyone else seeing this?
Okay, so this boss, there are only 2 ways to hurt him. One is with a fully charged shot from the X-Buster, which does 1 point of damage, and the other is the rolling shield, which does 2. The floor is not the place you want to be during this fight, so I'll use the invincibility from the Chameleon Sting until I can get where I want to be, and then rolling shield. Shoot. It's totally possible to do a rolling shield without falling off.
If you charge the rolling shield, can't you just jump into him?
No, it does not make you invincible. Ah, shoot.
Oh.
Nope.
No! Ice it is.
Is he immune when he's leaping?
No, I'm just missing him. Ice has a nice spread to it, but
I don't think the spread hits anything.
it does.
Oh,
And it actually does just as much damage as the initial shot.
And the ricochet. That's actually kind of nice.
Okay, let's see if Sigma forces me to use a tank or if I can just beat him. I don't know why he just continually does this, because he has other attacks, but it's just, if you're hanging on the walls, it's very easy to get him doing this, and it makes him very, very predictable.
yeah, you can get him stuck in a loop.
I think he's going to make me use a tank.
Mm-hmm.
At which point, I will attempt to do that.
Why waste time?
He's got this look on his face where he's just kind of like, hey.
Okay. It's pretty much one hit, you're down.
Yeah.
Because of the way X gets knocked back, I think. Actually, I can probably just climb right up there while I'm invincible. No! I don't know how to dodge that spark attack, actually, so...
You have to climb up the walls really quick.
Which is not easy when his spiky hands will hurt you so badly.
Mhm.
I'm going to use a tank right now because they do so much damage. Oh, come on! What was that?
He's learning.
It's getting smarter every day.
That machine does not look like brain power is supposed to be its high point.
Sigma's the thing plugged into it, though.
Yeah, it's his brain.
Like I said.
There you go. Oh.
Oh, that was my fault. I'm trying to conserve resources, but I'm not doing a very good job of it.
Watch your health.
I was about to restore that, I swear I was.
Can you Hadoken his second form?
No, that's one thing that it doesn't work on.
Just because of situations?
I think I have, like, managed to get it to touch the weak spot before, and it doesn't even work. So, as nice as this gift they gave you was, they made sure that for the final boss, you have to earn your victory.
I guess I can understand that, but it's a little disappointing.
Okay. I guess the nice thing about this is that the weak spot never moves, so you can just concentrate on where you're standing.
Concentrate your firepower.
Whoa! What happened?
It crushed you into the ceiling.
I don't think I can get this up in time. Oh! I actually dodged that once.
Yeah.
Congratulations!
Now you know.
The more you know?
Ah!
Oh!
Wait.
Watch your health.
I'll refill that. Got plenty of energy in those tanks, so no point in not using it. Oh, darn it.
Hop up on the wall, hop up on the wall.
Oh!
Yeah. I have to say, he built a fairly effective strategy for if he were to ever be killed. Like, when you think about it, you're like, well, I'm pretty sure I'm invincible because I'm the best person in the world. But if I die, I want my head to be saved and to go into this robot, and that's gonna revenge me. It's pretty effective, at least so far.
Well, even beyond that, he leaves copies of himself around. It's like he's a reoccurring boss in all the other X games.
That also helps. Is that like a Horcrux?
In a way, Except not as British. Hey.
Now, how many times can I afford to be damaged right now? I would say
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
You need to be aggressive.
I'm working on it.
You're supposed to get through. There you go. Now you're cooking with shields.
2 more.
That's a
One
phrase
more.
you won't hear very
One
often.
more. One more.
Watch me die from here somehow.
Ah, you can hit him.
You can do
There
it.
you go.
No.
I'm a Reploid. I can't be destroyed by another Reploid.
Yes, it's all our fault.
All we did was build them. I guess the flaw with that strategy of putting his head on that giant machine is the giant machine was holding up the flying fortress.
Yeah, that was...
It was connected to the power core.
You never put your navigation computer in with your defensive computer. I mean, like, if one gets compromised... Hey, that's all it needed to end the war. Wow. That's fantastic.
Sigma was the cause of it, which is why he comes back in the other games and
So
starts
there
it
can
back
be more
up.
war.
But those who sacrifice themselves for victory will never return.
Wise.
Zero seems to have the uncanny ability to return from death.
Well, clearly he didn't sacrifice himself for victory, because that's why he returns.
Then what did he sacrifice himself for?
He gave
Plot.
you...
I'll take it. I think that this is a constant theme with the Megaman games, is that the main character is always wondering if there was another way to do it than by fighting and destroying everyone.
Sigma doesn't allow for that.
That's their subtle hint. Play it again in a different order.
Was there another way? The answer is yes. But
are
this game
several.
is before achievements, so there is no pacifist run.
Yes.
What, Nintendo didn't include those when they brought it over to the Wii U?
I don't think the Wii U has any native achievement system in it. So it doesn't mean games can't do it, but, you know, Super Nintendo ports probably won't.
So this X-Buster on his hand there has a mind of its own, apparently.
I think they were trying to be symbolic.
Oh, they have a cast.
And it's the
Because-
names of the enemies.
Oh, like the old Donkey Kongs. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Was this just a trend of the Super Nintendo or something?
I think it was.
Special thanks to all of these robots.
Who bravely gave their lives to deliver this experience.
Do they should have a kill count and have it be like 2,700 robots were harmed in the making of this video.
That's what
That would be great.
that's what Rogue Legacy does in its end credits. It shows you all of the enemies that you've fought and how many times you've killed each of them.
That's fun, stat-wise.
I am making a note of this and keeping it in mind for that.
When you make your game.
Yes.
And now he's running home like in the original Mega Man, except he doesn't go home to roll.
Featuring Chill Penguin.
You know, the order they're showing here is very suboptimal.
Yeah, that's probably on purpose too. If it's not alphabetical, it's probably like, I dare you to play it in this order.
And there were at least 2 of each of these, so...
Relay. And Sigme.
Zero wasn't a boss in this game.
He's a super secret boss. Oh, fade out.
In later games,
And
he
you!
is.
And you!
Does that feel weird to anyone else but me?
Congratulations, you.
But this game couldn't
playing
have
it.
happened if you weren't playing it.
That's true.
Now we have the staff roll.
And it's everyone.
Single names.
It's all their
Dewey.
their nicknames that nobody will recognize them by.
The kid from DuckTales was working on this game.
Scroll designer, aka.
And AI.
Icky.
They probably could look back at this and they're probably like, oh, I remember
Sound designer,
so-and-so.
Elf. We got an elf to do the sound design.
Oh, it's easier than
Dr.
paying someone.
Kuhn.
Kuhn.
Professor F.
He's the guy who designed all of the robots you fought for powers in this game.
I never noticed these names at the end and how they don't make any sense. Special thanks, Capcom all staff.
Honorable
we didn't
mention
want
to
put
everybody
everyone.
else.
Yeah. Thanks for playing. Presented by Capcom.
So if we hang out on this screen for just a minute, we get a teaser for sequels.
Like staying at the end of the credits at the movie. And then you have the Justice League.
Only they
Being
don't
formed.
have any outtakes for us at the end of this game, unfortunately.
And they just recorded you all the times you died and then plays them back for you here.
That would be perfect. Whoever that elf was, they can write a really good soundtrack.
What?
It's a digital version of his consciousness.
By the way, my spirit's program.
And I believe that's the end of it.
For now.
So,
The end?
alright. Everyone watching this, thanks for sticking with it to the end. See you next time.
Goodbye.
Later.
When you edit down your video, to get back up to the boss each time, you should just speed the video up and play, what's the name of that song? The one with the, oh, I had it! Edit this out. Benny Hill theme. That's the song I was thinking of.
The Benny Hill theme.
Yeah.
I may do something akin to this.